So today, let me start by appreciating the CII for taking up a topic, I think, which is just the relevant one for today, the decadal priorities for global economy. We may be talking about it in different fora and with different emphasis given, but today, when we talk together, each one of us from our own perspective, we understand what the world needs to do immediately. And that is going to be critical for our lives on several aspects. So I'll just put my thoughts across today and not get into any data at all, but only flag issues of concern where industry together with policymakers, strategic leadership together with citizens forums will all have to work on those larger goals. Otherwise, the decade would be frittered away. We can't even restore or claw back where we were before the COVID. But what we need to do is not just go back to where we were before COVID, but claw back more so that we are able to enter into this century with a lot more. We are already into it, 2 decades have passed, but enter into the middle of the century with a lot more strength. So broadly, I would think, first of all, the attempt both of industry and governments everywhere should be to restore some global calm, restore some normalcy. Nowhere can there be enough justifiable reason for skirmishes or war. So the first effort, I think, the global priority for this decade should be restore normalcy. Talk, sit and discuss. War should be avoided. Disruption should be avoided. They are the main cause for supply chain disruptions. They are the main cause for disruptions in food value chains. And also, when you look at it, inflation globally is a big challenge. But inflation, as you know, doesn't respect borders. Inflation is so contagious that nowhere is any country's effort today is completely successful because beyond its powers are inflation forces which come in. And therefore, the primary cause, I would think, is the disruption, the skirmish, the war, and as a result, world is facing a challenge which is reflected in very many ways in our economies. So I would think it's incumbent upon all of us, industry, government, policymakers, citizens and citizens forum, to tirelessly try to have some normalcy.